is a
Welcome
special
to Madden
edition
20,
of the
guys.
AFC Championship game on E!
Well, Coach, it's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go with this.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that will be incomplete.
That's pick.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Arthur. That's what we do best. Let's run the football. And run it.
They'll run it here. This is James White. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
2nd and 6.
On the draw, here's White.
Whoop. No.
Run.
Not going to touch me. It's a touchdown.
Booyah, baby. Touchdown.
7-0.
James White. 70 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Good.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Nice kick. Very nice kick.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Playing good defense here.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail early on in his Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. Mike Daniels makes the tackle. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
Nice try, though.
The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That's pretty good.
When you think of Mike Daniels, you think of strength. Hard to knock off the football, but surprising quickness and ability to move and evade people.
Oh, man.
How about that play there?
Well, he can squat 600 pounds, so that's how he caught people's attention coming into the league, and he caught our attention right there.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here, just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's just what they're going through, whether it's seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Nope.
He's got the lane, and there he goes.
There we go. Touchdown.
The way in. Touchdown, New England.
They won't touch us.
Sony Michel, 64 yards.
Nice.
And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Of course, he's fresh off the Offensive Player of the Week in the AFC was last week, and a long touchdown run right there.
His offensive line, the receivers blocking downfield, they're all in sync right now. Could carry him to a second straight.
Our kicker's not the greatest, but that's all right.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They build a script to start the ball game.
Nice.
And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
It's a very nice tackle.
Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that.
Come on, defense. Oh, man.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
That's
and
a good
they get him
catch.
down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
All right.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Here we go. So we're going to play better.
Right side here. Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Keep it up, guys. Come on. Let's get him. Oh, crap.
Here on 2nd down.
Hope we got him.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
He wants guy to get there.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Oh, nice pick.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 47.
Nice.
And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Awesome. All right.
The tight end Kelsey was the intended target.
Keep running this ball.
First down, here's White.
Not a very good run.
Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not a very good run.
Running out of the gun with White.
There we go. That's better.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Much better.
James White with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
All right, let's give these guys the ball back.
21-0, our score after 1.
185 yards, not the greatest.
This is taken at his 4.
So we'll get that up a little bit.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Still. My goal for this game is 450 yards.
And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an
inability
to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for that big shot downfield.
Okay.
You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
Good job.
You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here.
Oh, man,
but you
nice
also
catch.
don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Good job.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 2. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Kansas City.
That's a good
and he
punt.
uncorks a beauty. Best of the day.
Very good punt.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Really
Pat's at the line, ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
See what happens here.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Nice throw.
And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
Keep running this ball.
Now a first down carry. It's
Michelle.
Michelle.
Freaking
He's
fantastic.
got the first down and more inside the 40.
No, got him.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sonny Michel with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts
4 plays,
to have that
80
good
yards.
feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If
265.
that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This is taken at his 4.
Come on, get him.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
All right, here we go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm the one preaching patience.
Right,
take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials,
really
anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
I feel like they're in for first down. Probably a heck of a lot more than that.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Oh.
Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Okay.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. He'll return it from the 6.
It's not bad. GQ. 50.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Get away.
Right at the 50-yard line.
Juke you.
And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
We got these guys.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Thought I could beat him.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual. As we start to look at our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down. Here we go. Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop him?
A lot of times you want...
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sonny Michel saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game as his guys continue
third quarter. We're going to air the ball
the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying
every
with
single
it.
down.
Well, when
we're
you're
really
scoring this many
guys
touchdowns,
out.
there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. This one fielded at the 5.
Nice.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Come on.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Nice.
But one thing,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh, you don't.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Nice. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's
Actually, we're going to pass
now.
the crap out
He's
of
been
it
one of their
now.
few bright spots so far.
We're going to swing the...
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one
Sling
away.
the ball over the parking.
Fielded just inside the 20.
Nope. Get away from me. Get off me.
Breaks the tackle, now an alley.
Nope. Can't touch me. Nope. Nope. Try
It's
again.
a New England
Touchdown.
Patriots touchdown.
All right. Well, there goes the whole throwing the ball everywhere.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Not what I wanted,
There's
but
been a lot
okay.
of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. The extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half. This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, get in. Nice.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now
Oh,
on
he's
the
hurt.
return here, we've got an injured player down there. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes just out and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and it's third and short. Mahomes looks to throw on third down.
Oh, man.
He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Mahomes.
Got him.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Mahomes now to throw. It's Hill, complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, he dropped it.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
I'm surprised by that.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here.
Block this.
This will be from 56 yards out. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Yep, got that right.
That's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen.
And this is caught inside the 5.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
So we are halfway home to fix. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it.
We're gonna try that again.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
Almost a fantastic play.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 30.
Let's air this
New
ball
England
out.
with the first down as they begin the drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
There we go.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you
Let's
do
go
at halftime?
fast since we're
The
going
way
to
they
pass
ran
it.
offense in the first half, I think they were very calm,
Sling this ball over the
congratulatory.
place.
But also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments.
Touchdown.
Let's see what they do.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. He scored on a punt return, and now he's scored through the air. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they're really laser focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Face mask.
Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Interesting.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
I thought that was on us.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
3 yards.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a fifth, barring a conversion here on third down. This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Right.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that. They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
Nope.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return.
I gotta fix our pass
Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Let's fix this.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Let's get these yards up there.
Got Gordon open, completes it.
Not a
And
great
he is
throw.
tackled
That's
inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Nice.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Let's go.
Eric Ebron there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on.
Wrong, keep airing it out.
The touchdown all set up by the big play, 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play.
2 of 4
got the momentum
passing.
going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
This is taken at his 4.
All right.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Right here. Want the ball back.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
Okay.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it third down.
That's a good catch. I'll give you that one.
Pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
Oh.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man is him. He's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Yeah, that was a good catch.
Well, they were in search of a short gain
better
on third down, and they wind up having over 20 yards.
Come on,
so
defense.
Into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10.
They're making us look pretty better now.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards. So make it 2nd and 5.
Oh, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. There we go.
36, Mahomes toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman.
That was
Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did,
let's go defense.
The point is moved.
They're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
What
gain
the
of 6
hell?
there on first.
That's terrible.
6 yards was the pickup on the
like
last
that is
completion.
god
So
awful.
here's 2nd and 4.
I don't know what the heck's going on right
Thompson
now.
on the draw. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 5.
That's
good
pretty
enough
high.
for the first down. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here.
I gotta start playing
They've got
better.
a 1st
That's
and 10
awful.
at the 17.
Let's go.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh, they don't.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And able to to get him down, but he does reach
they might
the 5.
score here.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first
I
down.
don't hope not, but probably.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh, can't tackle him.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Oh, that was good.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Mahomes going to throw. And
there we
go.
go.
Dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Nice.
Lawrence Guy in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Butker's kick here is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong. Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on
I'm not done passing the ball
Out comes the
yet.
New England offense to see what they can do this time. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup and let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the
NFL,
get hurt, Brandon, because
don't really care. I have a heck of a running game.
In the 2015 season, I commentated on 3.
That was pretty cool.
Into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching, and he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
That's my goal.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
I got you.
To escape, and he goes down.
Nice.
Mike Daniels able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now here's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill.
Oh, how dare you juke me.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Come on. I had enough of that. Let's not do that, man.
They'll look to throw. That one complete to Hill. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Fine.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away.
All right, well, somebody block.
This is brought in at the 21.
Not much blocking.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player or broadcaster?
Keep on wide open.
Because when I think blowout,
you won every game as a player.
No, I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories.
Passing.
I was calling college football. I saw a game that a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before
now
was dominating, and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Oh, man.
And he works free.
There we go.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
I didn't get a pass in, but it's all right.
Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 37 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. And that rushing touchdown is fourth.
Now let's
puts
try
him
to
just
get
one
15 yards
shy
past
of the
him.
NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it.
Let's go get the ball
But he
back.
doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
Oh,
the punter doesn't exist,
come
guys.
on.
He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him.
Dang it.
All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
I want 300 yards passing. I'm almost there.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Oh, crap.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's
That might have
second
200
down.
yards.
One thing I think that's
By
safe
the
to
end of
say
this game.
defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that,
Oh, man.
it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot.
Defense.
That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move
Let's
it.
go, guys.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd
Oh,
and 1.
man.
Gets this one to Hill. And he's corralled, but not before getting it
Just
inside the
destroying
35.
some defense.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City
Destroying our
first
defense,
down.
Slam route.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys will take over
There we
at
go.
the 25-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of
No, we're
mistakes.
not passing.
But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all
There we
game
go.
with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth
Yeah, you'd
quarter.
say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete. It's Gordon.
That's what I wanted.
And they work this well
320,
upfield
not
across
good
the
enough.
45.
Let's keep going.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Turn.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
36.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the
We got time
35.
left. Let's go. This
Now
is
whistles and a timeout call.
not really
here.
gonna matter.
Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds
try
to go in
something.
the game.
All right.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first
See if this
down.
play works this time.
Move down.
It worked the first
Here's a
time.
play
Maybe it worked
fake
the
as they
second
set up
time.
to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught.
He caught it this
Taking
time.
the knee. Some late gamesmanship
That's awesome.
here as they throw
All right,
for a
guys. I'll
late
catch you later.
touchdown.
Have a good one.